All right. Let's see. Wander was serious about the milk. I'm always serious about the milk, except for the milk is a lie. I drink rice milk, so yeah, you might notice me take a sip every once in a while. You gotta keep hydrated. Streaming is rough. Ooh, figurative minions. That's actually about as perfect as I could have asked for. So in that case, I'm gonna very quickly scoot him in because we don't need mana. So let's go heal my minions up and switch the Skeleman back out. Skeleman's honestly not terrible, but still. So where are we going? I like zigzagging. And we want as much Iratus EXP. Raising the level of my minions is good, but the more EXP I can get, the better progression we get. There's an elite squad there. I'm not sure if we're in a good spot to fight those. We might be okay. We might take heavy losses, but we'd probably be okay. So the question is, would I want to lose out on a bunch of side battles? Not really. We want to go this way.
My sense of direction might be getting rusty.
He's getting impatient because I'm staring at the map too much. Okay. So we have... got Overwatch. We got Think of Him. Warning Shot or Lung Piercer. We should probably always start with Think of Him. Baseline. Alright, I should probably pay attention to all of the characters' bonus special abilities. Because I almost never do. Alright, let's do Dual Cruelty on these guys. Just get rid of their blocks. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. Let's see. Do we think of him? Yeah, let's start by thinking of him. Dark Tide, Death comes. Yeah, let's just hit that guy. That'll be good. Hey, thank you, Rekios, for the 350 bits. Let's see. Not sure if you have time to watch TV, but Mystic Quest on Apple TV has an episode where they have to hire a streamer for their game. Pretty hilarious, and I was curious how it might compare to real life. I should probably maybe put the time in and watch that at some point. I'm not big on television most of the time, especially... Would I say... It's not really like real life. Let's set this guy on fire. The sooner he's gone, the better. But no, any kind of like real life television show usually, I'm not gonna say it goes over my head. It's just usually something I kind of check out on kind of fast. I think because I just have so many other things I'm specifically working on. Do we want to? Yeah. That's good. Ooh. Start of each turn loses a portion of its maximum vigor. Gnarly. Not... Yep, there it goes. That guy was not long for this world. Alright, he's gone. But I just have, I have so much on my plate generally that it's actually kind of difficult for me to dedicate time to, like, TV.
Eternal kingdom.
We're getting a lot of higher level brains. I'm digging. Okay. Switch him out a bit. Let's go back to the graveyard. How much? Nah, I don't have enough. Yeah, we'll start by upgrading that other one. Let's see. Let's go for the crit. Lung Piercer is just good. My Brides of Iratus are going to be virtually identical, always. Let's level his armor. Okay, go back to the graveyard. Pop him into the mortuary. Zombie, okay. I guess the zombie didn't level up quite as much as I was hoping he would. Well, it's okay. Back to the dungeon. Anything I'd want to create? Not overwhelmingly. So we... Right. I was considering, but I don't need to consider this time around. Let's see. Worked on Ultima Online in 1998 and 99. Can never fathom imagine streaming. It's done wonders for the gaming industry, in my opinion. Long gone are the magazines with demo discs. Much better. I do miss the magazines with the demo discs, though. There was something really charming about that. Let's see. Oh. Iratus gains 100% of experience for the current level, or minions. No, always experience for Iratus. So that's not a lump sum. Interesting. But no, streaming is weird. I never really thought of it as a thing. For me, I mean, I guess I did get into this industry, so it's not that it's that weird or unthinkable on my part, but like, streaming was something I just kind of fell into. Let's hit the conscripts. They need to go down. Fell into specifically because I thought it was fun and it was a good, like, kind of side hobby. And I never really thought about the, like, business applications of streaming until, jeez, I'm not entirely sure what point, but I was just, let's see, we've already thought of him, yeah? Yeah. Bye.
Nice shot, sweetie.
Not perfect. There's a lot of damage, though. Ow! Okay. We might have to make some other backup characters here. Let's keep working on him. There we go. Let's see. Let's get rid of him. Oh, he probably had a, he probably had a counterattack, didn't he? Oh, it's fine. So how much? He is not fully embraced mediocrity here. But no, I wasn't really thinking about the business side of YouTube and Twitch streaming for a while. It just wasn't really something that, like, triggered in my head up until Nova Drift. I think before that, you know, I always kind of knew it was helpful. But for those of you that don't know, Nova Drift is it's a shmup. It's asteroids, but crossed with Path of Exile style upgrade systems, kind of. Not really. I don't know. It's just a really solid roguelike, and I really enjoy the game. But I had covered it relatively early, and the
using it as fertilizer.
extra crit done to elite enemies. That might actually be really helpful. Alright, so he's back up to full. Let's switch Skeleman back in. Actually, let's switch her back in. Skeleman can live for at least another round, probably. Alright, let's level this guy up. So, Embrace Mediocrity, I think, is my main one.
Now,
Endless Mediocrity. Extra armor and resistance until the battle ends. And that gives him a little bit of survivability. Speaking of, what do we invest in? We've got a little bit more. Do we want to go 10 HP? Or, no, let's keep buffing his physical, so he doesn't get smacked around as much. I'll think about him. We will see. Okay, so I've got 3 talent points. So we go back to alchemy. We can't get surgical practice, and we need 1 more for scalpel artist. But once we get that, we get extra parts. I can convert them into things. Let's go to the graveyard. Graveyard. Probably want to do the obelisk. The arena would be a good idea, but I'm going to leave that for a bit. So I got to go make a banshee. Fill that up. Back to the graveyard. Let's see. Hi, chat. Really want to try this game. It's super good. Let's see how much. I actually didn't check how much Iratus is at launch. $16. Damn, that's actually a really good price. I don't know. I would recommend it if you've got the spare bucks. This is fun. Let's see. I mean, obviously, I guess I'm shilling maybe a bit too hard, but this is one of those games that I think I had skipped on. I don't really remember why. Ooh, grave. Go for the grave. Go for the grave. I slept on when it originally came out. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it just came out at a weird time. Oh, choose a just free minion to raise. I guess I'll take the mummy. I don't think I care too much. Oh, but he comes with free stats. So if I remember right, mummies are pure spook. No, they're not pure spook. There's agile grasp, which is something. But yeah, he's very much a spook character. So I'm going to move him over here. And then I'm honestly going to forget about him for at least a little bit of time. Yeah, I totally understand in these times when money is tight, why people would not pick this up. But I'm glad I did. I threw this on the indie game lightning round a couple months ago. And originally I was only supposed to play for like half an hour. I was just like, you know, indie game lightning round, all I'm going to do, play a game, half an hour, move on, just kind of rinse and repeat until I've run the gamut on all the games that I currently have available. And I wasted the entire evening playing the game. What is this guy? Demolition expert. Uh-oh. don't want to move forward. So let's just hit those guys. That's a problem.
Strength through pain.
I mean, at least most of my guys are frontliners, but still. Do I have anything? Yes, I'm feeling aggression. There we go. Back to the front. So I guess that was considerably less of a problem than I thought it was going to be. Let's buff him up. Go from there. Yeah, went from minigame lightning round to a mini-series. And then I think I looked at the news, and it was more or less just like, yeah, by the way, we're going to... This is scary. I might lose my skeleton here. Luckily, I haven't invested in him too much. But yeah, the sooner we can kill this guy, the better. Let's see, do I do Abyssal Hunger? No. I'm going to just keep hitting that guy. We're going to use the Bride to do the team hit. That should take him out. Nope. Ow. Okay. We've got him good. We're going to need to figure out some heals after this. Let's see. Endless mediocrity. So that should be... That should be good. Another rose for a lady. We're taking a lot of damage, so we're getting a lot of wrath here. Let's see. Can I hit him? Yeah. Get out of here. Stop it with your dumb team nukes. I hate them. And we're good. This hurts.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
Alright, so we might actually have to do some alchemy to recover some vitality. I know it's a mechanic. And it seems like this is probably the time to mess with it. Let's chuck the skeleton in here. Alright. Well, we have extra talents, so that means go here, grab Scalpel Artist.
Transformation, the will becomes free.
So next up, not creation, alchemy. We want to do... Question. Can I just fill for one of these? Oh, so the chances are going up as I get better. But no, we're not going to do that. Distillation 3 parts into... 3 parts brains or items into vigor. Alright, so let's do rag, skull, and bone.
Behold
oh,
my
that's...
work.
That's only 15%. That's... That could be better. Alright. How about this? Who could I create? Because the main problem is just like, that's not quite... Well, Okay. So let's make a vampire. She's a good stand-in. Do we want to make Spook Squad? Because we have a mummy. He's a good frontliner, actually. Not great on the armor side of things. Who else is a good frontliner on Spook Squad? Wraith? Kind of Wraith. If I remember right, he was in front. Was he? I put him in front for some reason back in the day, but I actually have no idea. Otherwise, we could just do 2 mummies. Because what do liches have? Oh! So liches are actually an attacker. I thought they'd be stress-based. Sacrifice is a bit spooky, though. He's very spooky. I'm not sure how I'd feel about the Lich. Mainly because the Lich... I wonder if you could almost put together some kind of weirdo tank Lich. And just have him summon skeletons, explode them, and do a bunch of other stuff. I feel weird about killing my dudes. He is a contender, though. What else do I have? I really don't have any good frontliners. I guess I could make a second Dark Knight. Or just use my pre-existing Dark Knight on Spook Squad. Because he does actually have 2 spook abilities, interestingly enough. He's got Hollow Stare, which does stress attacks for debuffs and buffs. And he also has Futile Hopes, which is whenever an enemy receives a buff, we do stress damage to them. So, like, Dark Knight isn't the worst idea. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Let's go back to creation. Who else goes on Spook Squad? What's Shade's spook abilities? All successful attacks against your minions cause the attacker to take... Wait, it stands. All successful attacks against your minions cause the attacker to take stress damage equal to 100% of the damage dealt. That's really good. Let's see. Iratus gains stuff. Target loses accuracy. Deals damage equal to the sanity that the target is missing. Doesn't miss. I'm making one of these suckers. They sound fun.
A long shadow over my foes.
Okay, we'll get a shade. Banshees are pretty great. Because I think you can actually get it so it moves multiple targets. Or no. Maybe that was Wraith. Wraith's ability lets me move multiple targets. Ah, there we go. It's Terror Wave. Which is unfortunately a Wrath move, which is a bit rough. And yeah, there's Evolution, which would actually be good on a Shade. Who else do we have? Who else have I not looked at? Lost Soul. What are her abilities? Damage to the... Stress damage to the target and the target behind it. Increases their accuracy, though. Heals an ally, then hurts them. I don't know how I would make that work. Oh, target gains 2 wards, but deals less damage in the next 2 actions. Huh. Lost Soul seems interesting, but risky. Banshee. Let's just get a Wraith up in here.
The pact is signed. Let's hope there was no fine print.
Okay. So let's go back to this. Okay, he is healing. Except for in retrospect, I'm going to take this skeleton out. We're just going to bring him over here. He can heal up separately. Because we have other frontliners I can switch around. Okay, so let's take a look at the mummy and let's do Shade. Wasn't creation. Oh, I guess it is creation. All right, where's that spare brain? Let's buff this Shade up so he's not garbage. So his accuracy isn't great. We got 6 ability points. I like this stance. Extra damage or reduced damage received from enemies. Let's probably just do pain amplification, buff it up.
Serve me well, my minion.
Okay. And is Dread just based off of his attack? Or is there a separate stat? I don't see a separate stat for Dread. If I increase his attack, do we see if Dread goes up? Actually, let's do that on this guy. Oh, wait, no. Oh, Dread's a separate stat But apparently not for Shade. You can't level up the Shade's Dread stat in the slightest. What? Alright. Then what do I invest in? Probably luck. We can also increase his block. Oh boy, but that's expensive. Alright, his HP's pretty close to max, so I'm going to give him 1 point into both of those. Not the greatest position to be in, but it's okay. Increase his dread a little bit, and I think we might want to save for health. Frustratingly enough, I cannot increase his armor at all. Okay, anything else in his abilities? Ignore blocks and wards? Nah. Nothing I want to truck with too much. So let's... Now that we're done managing things for a while, let's go on a quest. Good luck! I believe in you. Okay. As you progress upon your journey towards your rightful dominance, you encounter an impressive mustering of resistance. Massive shuffling of feet, and your undead host come across an even larger host of human slaves. A single dwarf taskmaster is at the head, grinning with darkened teeth as he whips his thralls against you. For the first time in a long time, you realize you're outnumbered. Attack no matter the odds. Alright, so we're up against an elite dwarven warrior who, interestingly enough, does not have a whole lot of defense, which is weird. Let's see. We also have elite hunkies, got it. So whenever they receive a buff, I do stress damage to it. Removes all debuffs from him. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, all of his armor and resistance is gone. Okay, loses accuracy. Shade in the target swap positions, gain evasion for an action. Dark portal. Well, let's do pain amplification. And we want to... Oh, that's Wraith gains dread till the end of battle. That's less helpful. Alright, let's get him with spooks. Let's see. Stress attack. We don't have a debuff. We could curse them. Question, can we do both? Let's try it. Okay, so we have both Ghost Flames and Curse. So he's got Madcap curses just rolling on him right now, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, we're a little injured, but we're not that injured. He's probably okay. Let's see, each buff or debuff. He's got 3 debuffs. Let's just freak him the heck out. Makes the other guy insane. Hell yeah. Alright, so what else do we have? Magic attack, equal to how much sanity they're missing. Debuff, Clouded Darkness. Damage equal to their current vigor. Swap with him. Go for that. Removes all buffs on the target. Nobody has any buffs. Let's see. Can't do Cold Grasp for a second. I guess Necrotic Wind is actually pretty good. Let's spook the shit out of that guy. Everybody gets spooked. Alright. Additional stress for every point of negative luck on the target. Well, Amplify Curses would do horrible things to them. Let's see. Oh. Oh, all debuffs from allies, not enemies. We don't have any debuffs. Yeah, I wanted to do Cursing Touch, but we're not in a good spot. So I guess we'll just hit these two. Work on spooking the shit out of the other guy. Alright, so he just heart attacks out. Do another pain amplification. Do I do anything else? Let's just do that. How much? Jesus, that hurts. That is sufficiently rad. Okay, what else can I do? Not too much. Buff or debuff on the target? Well, he's missing 2, so yeah, we can just spook the heck out of him. This is fun. Let's see. Behind it, absorb curses, but it's only debuffs from allies. Amplify curses. Well, they've lost their minds. But now we can kind of just do whatever. Drop it over him. He's taking some damage. Gosh. I don't know. I guess I'll just hit this guy. Because I don't really know what else to do. Successful attacks against minions? Yeah, let's get him back. Oops. Whatever. Curses for you! Not that you really need them. You'll die at some point. Yep, goodbye.
Breathless tide.
See, is this game like Darkest Dungeon? Yeah, but you're playing the bad guy. Let's see. Ghostly Fire. Ghostly Fire! And he's going to escape. Well, ain't much I can... Never mind, that actually did a shit ton of damage. Alright, goodbye. I really like shades. They're incredible. That was a lot of EXP, too. Alright, you may be outnumbered, but you still have centuries of tactical knowledge within your immortal mind. You make your minions count for once in their miserable existence. By the end, the dwarf is on his knees, surrounded by mounds of corpses, which soon come to life, and his former thralls rip him apart limb from limb. He always had an appreciation for irony. Alright, so we got another shade. I'm going to put him over here. And we got a banshee, which is good. Leave the rest. Where am I? I'm over... Why? Okay. Wait. What? I'm over here. I don't know why the map put me in the other direction. So the question is, what do we do? I don't have that much money, but getting an arena at this point would be a good idea. I have a skeleton, but it's level 3, so I don't want to touch that. So we want to do creation. Let's make just a real basic skeleton. Somebody that we don't need.
Just so uninspired, you know.
Drop this. Alright. What do we need to get another one of these? Ugh, 75. Yeah, that'll be pricey. So all of these are filled. She's not done yet. Dang. Okay, so who needs EXP the most? Probably the Dampier. Or not the Dampier, the Vampire. Let's see, what else? Spook's God's doing kind of okay. The Mummy needs some HP. But that's fine. I can probably just move the Mummy out for the time being. And throw in the Banshee. Which we might want to use a brain on. Alright. So, she can move a target to a random position, which is kind of useful. Removes all buffs from the target. Loses evasion whenever they move. We do stress to them. Ignore ward. Gain block and ward while in this stance. Sanity to target at full. Gaining me some stuff. All minions gain dread for the next action. Attack and dread for the next action. Or just extra... A lot of extra dread. Oh, this is the really good one. We want crescendo.
I expect results.
Okay. And focus on her dread. Anything else? Maybe crit? She actually has pretty good crit gain, so it's not a bad idea. Check artifacts. What do we got? I got spider webs. Oh. 6 armor until the battle ends. 12% chance to miss their turn. That one's tough. I'm not actually sure if I want that. Let's see. Do we want to start going down this direction? Or... we should probably go for Relic Seeker first. Because we don't actually need the brains as much. Last time I did brains, it was okay. Dark Enlightenment is actually pretty good. But we want to go Relic Seeker, and then we want to go down Ire. Maybe? Because the more relics I can get, the more interesting cheese I can roll. Okay, so let's... These guys. Go for the Ancient Coffin. Ancient Coffin filled with items. We get... What do we get? Stores damage, Delta's Vigor. Increases my spell power. Minion can be moved. I like Vampire Fangs. That'd be really good on one of the brides. Or the Headhunter. Let's get it on the Headhunter, actually. So let's take a look at the Headhunter's stats. Increase raw damage? Yeah, raw damage. Wait, hold up. Can I get 2 of these? Oh, it's worth a shot. That would have been rad. Let's take a look at creation. No, not creation. Alchemy. If I want to do extraction, increases physical damage. Do I have the spare weapons? I do.
It's no gold, but it will do.
Okay, so this way we give him the misery cord. He now does 10% more damage and heals 15% of that. So hopefully that'll keep him going longer. Yeah, Bride would be good with the fangs. So I'll get it for her as well. And hopefully we can get some more of those. Can I make those? No, I can't. That would be really neat if you could actually unlock the recipes along the way. Okay, so let's keep going Spook Squad for a little while. Let's see. Ow. Immediately just hitting me. I don't like it. Alright. Fan accumulation. Do crescendo.
Die so that you can live.
Weaken them. Let's do evolution. Okay. Bonus for each buff or debuff on the target. Well, we've crescendoed them. So we'll work on that guy. That's a decent amount of spook, honestly. Okay. Deal a bunch of damage to a random target. Not great on that one. Let's mess his accuracy up. And continually crescendo them. Okay, what else do we have? First these guys? Yeah. The sooner we can get rid of them, the better. Okay. This guy's got some buffs and debuffs. There goes... Well, he just fails! Look at that guy! Dude just wanted nothing to do with any of that. Alright, let's scoot him forward and immediately pain amplify. Keep crescendoing, because that's good stuff.
Music to me.
Oh, this is perfect. Alright, we don't want to do Terror Wave. We do want to do Abyssal Hunger, though.
This never gets old.
Alright. I'm just going to...
Good.
I'm just going to abuse... Why is Spook Team just so freaking strong? It's so good. Reduces damage from elite enemies by 20%. That's not bad. It could be better. That's not bad. Alright. Let's see. So I have a little bit. Not much. I could use more cash. Spook Team is still going strong. How's she doing? She's good. So we can put her back. Who do we heal up next? Headhunter? Yeah, we'll put up the Headhunter. If we're lucky after this, Headhunter will not need to be boosted ever again. So let's save up for the next level of Obelisk, I think. Alright, keep going this way. We'll keep using Spook Squad for a time. I don't know how long, but I'm going to keep using it. Okay. All your minions? No. Iratus. Speaking of, we can go back to alchemy. We can get relic seeker.
Reveal their secret.
Mixed feelings on the brains, just because I'm not sure if we need them. They might be useful. We actually have a decent number of enemies all over the place. So let's grab Spook Team. Spook Team will be good. I guess before we do anything else, close out of this, let's level these guys' stats up. I'm not feeling the Wraith as much as I thought I would be. I think it's mainly just... Oh, Ghostly Inferno hits everybody. Okay, so Wind of Oblivion will move them around. Let's see. Enemy behind it, 2 enemies behind it. Huh. We probably want Ghostly Inferno.
My enemies are in for
Okay,
a nasty
put him there. So let's take a
surprise.
look at his stats. So, increases dread? Yeah. And then after that, maybe his evasion. That might not be a bad idea. Let's get his accuracy up. Alright, what about you? You are my beefy boy, and that's all I could ever want from you. So this guy does not scale his dread in the slightest, but that's kind of fine. He scales crit incredibly fast, though. Wow. Hi. Wait, why am I going into my graveyard? We want to go to my dungeon. Alright. Battle. Choose battle. Spook squad. Eventually we gotta rebuild the hit squad, because we need more parts. This is fine. Has Wanderer encountered cultists on the map yet? I went past them. I didn't actually deal with them, unfortunately. Okay, so I want to do Feudal Hopes. Oh, every time an enemy receives a buff. See, Feudal Hopes, the upgraded version, is probably amazing. Is he already escaping? What an absolute boob. Well, whatever. Can't do too much about that. Okay. Objective can't move. Ghost fire these guys. Get them some curses. Everybody is just freaking spooked out. Pain amplification. I'm not actually sure if pain amplification would be amazing. No, I mean, I guess that works. Let's see. I want to keep doing Hollow Stare. Spook the shit out of that man. It's weird. I always thought Dark Knight was kind of a good frontliner for a damage party, but no. He really is there for Spook Squad. He's just so much better. Can I double up? I can double up on Ghostly Inferno. I didn't stack that shit before now, but I apparently should.
Opposing you?
Okay, so he is inspired. Which is a bit of an issue. Because I don't think I can remove that. Well, I could just hit him. I guess I'm just gonna spook front man so he dies sooner. Do evolution. Probably should have done that a long time ago.
Ooh, I didn't think.
Well, there he goes. Alright, so now it's just this guy. He is inspired, but he also sucks. I'll crescendo him. Any target that moves? Yeah. Let's give him the Hurdy Cloud. Ghostly Inferno. Enemy moves, restore them to sanity. I'll gain dread for the next ability. No. I'm just going to keep making him weak. Do black light. I'm trying to stack as many debuffs on this guy as possible. Okay. So we want to do that. There we go. That works so well.
If this keeps up, I'll be
Ooh, and we get
ahead of schedule.
Purple blood gives 14 additional stat points. Wow. Okay. So go for that. Apparently. All right. So I'm going to move him. Do I even? No. You know what? He's just kind of permanently part of the Spook Squad now. We're gonna have our own frontliners for non-Spook Squad. Mainly Headhunter and the Vampire. Where'd the Vampire go? Oh, Vampire's up here. What level is she? 3? It's not bad. Alright, who could use some EXP? Shade, probably. Let's see, I got 51, so that would let me upgrade another thing. Let's see. 45% chance to find a random part? It's not a bad move. Could go for another spot at the mortuary to keep people up. I think the extra spot in the mortuary might be the better idea. Or we save up again, upgrade the obelisk. Let's actually do that. I got 2 teams that I can kind of work with for the time being. So what's she got? Let's see. Does her ability... Yeah, Bloodthirst. Until the end of battle, recovers vigor equal to the damage that it inflicts. Let's see. All attacks against target ignore both block and ward. Target loses 30% of its vigor. Iratus gains wrath. Damage. So... let's see, physical strike or hits 2 guys. Crit will stun, crit will stun, crit will do a lot of damage. I guess we want to build the vampires, at least to some degree, for crit. Unfortunately, they're not that beefy. Evasion might almost make sense on them. I don't really know. There's also blood. We could blood them up just a bit. I'll think. Alright. That should be good, at least for the time being. So let's go to talents. Ire. Finally.
I need nothing but my anger to purge this world.
Because I think we're going to save the brains for a little while, just because low-level brains aren't that useful anyway. We want to save up and get down to Battle Eternal so I can heal all my guys up. Because if we do that, then we straight up don't need any other healing anyway. Okay, go for the chest. Let's use Damage Squad. Spook Squad needs some healing for at least a battle or 2. Ooh, we got an elite fight coming up, which is maybe scary. We'll see. All minions receive initiative for the first 2 turns. Each escaped enemy, Iratus gains additional EXP. Or 10 spell power. I like Hoop of Fear.
I think it is tribute.
I like Hoop of Fear a lot, actually. So, that should work. And then, honestly, I'm actually going to chuck on the heavy armor.
Fetching.
6 armor is not to be sneezed at, especially before a full elite fight. Good luck, me. Okay. So we have Bloody Harvest. I hope it just got to be in the back for that. We don't really care. Dual Cruelty. Better accuracy. Lose that. Alright, think of him. see. Hit these two. The one bride is not on the up and up here. That's okay. Bloody offering? No. We pretty much want to just shank this man. Ooh. I would up that accuracy a smidge. Ow. Okay, let's start by setting the elite taskmaster on fire. The sooner he burns to death, the easier it's going to be for me. Because he's the team buffer. He needs to go.
Ooh, hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
Alright, let's do Bloodthirst. So what's the point of this? Just a retreat? Looks like it. I might honestly want to get the Vampire Fangs on my Vampire. Let's see. Well, at this point... Boop.
This will be your end.
Not so bad. I'm definitely glad I invested in that bonus armor. Oh, yeah, that's how my one bride was slow on the uptake. But it definitely saved me from a hell of a lot of damage here. Let's see. I'm gonna trap him in case she can't kill him. There we go. Only 6 HP, but 6 HP is enough. 400 EXP for that fight. Woo, boy. Alright, cool. So we get tokens, we get a better heart. Some of these are good. Alright. Swap her out. Headhunter. Gains stats. I really want to buff up bounty so we can get the extra part. Unfortunately, I have no idea what level you have to be to even get that one. Seems like a lot higher. Huh. Well. Ooh, accuracy. Gosh, the accuracy growth on the Headhunter is abysmal. I didn't notice that until now. Alright, whatever. I will live, but I will be grumpy. We actually just don't want to spend any stat points on either of these two. We don't really need more accuracy than we already have. We just need crit and damage. I'm just going to alternate those along the way up.